Hello, Minglaba.
이백천자고들라.
My name is Austin B. Chen. But most people know me on social media as Pianist ABC. I started listening more intentionally to the songs I grew up hearing my dad sing. At first, I didn't think much of it, but as I listened more closely, I realized how great the melodies were. I actually had two of my American friends sing 梦睡意. My dad taught them how to say some of the lyrics, and it was still sort of difficult for them to pronounce the words.
In the misty darkness ways, softly dancing like the spring's.
But they tried their best, and they really enjoyed the melody and the song. I think because they had such a good response on social media, I will invite them back for another performance. Hello, Minglaba. My name is Austin B. Chen, but most people know me on social media as Pianist ABC. I was born and raised in the US, but my roots are very much connected to Myanmar. My dad immigrated here in the 1980s, and growing up, Burmese culture was always a part of our home, especially through music. I started learning the piano when I was about 5 years old. I had my first public recital when I was 6 years old, and started competing in piano competitions when I was about 8 years old. And by 11, I knew the piano wasn't just a hobby. I wanted to make music my life. I decided to pursue music as a professional. I moved to Germany at the age of 15 to study at the University of Music in Hanover, Germany, and then later came back to America and received my undergraduate degree from the Juilliard School of Music in New York City and my master's degree from Columbia University. Over the years, I traveled across the world to compete and perform at famous concert halls around the world, from the US to Europe. Getting invited to perform often came from winning competitions. But I think what really keeps me going is the feeling of sharing music with people from all walks of life. My journey into arranging Burmese music actually didn't come until probably the last few years. During the pandemic, I had the time to reflect on where I came from. Being Burmese American, I realized that while I had embraced the American side of my identity, I hadn't truly explored my Burmese roots in a meaningful way. Music has always been my language, so I naturally turned to it as a way to reconnect. I started listening more intentionally to the songs I grew up hearing my dad sing. He's always been a karaoke lover, whether it was at family gatherings or just at home. I always heard Burmese music in our house. At first, I didn't think much of it, but as I listened more closely, I realized how great the melodies were. I began experimenting, layering traditional Burmese melodies with modern textures and rhythmic elements drawn from both classical and modern Western styles. It wasn't just about updating the sound. It was about offering a new perspective, one that bridges generations and cultures. I wanted those songs to resonate with someone my dad's age and also feel relevant to someone my age or younger. It became a way for me to build a bridge between where I come from and who I am today. I think because I did my arrangements, it was able to draw attention to foreigners. I actually had two of my American friends sing 梦睡意, and it was a very special experience. My dad taught them how to say some of the lyrics, and it was still sort of difficult for them to pronounce the words. But they tried their best, and they really enjoyed the melody and the song. I think because they had such a good response on social media, I will invite them back for another performance. I've actually never been to Myanmar yet. There are so many things I want to experience when I visit. The food, the language, the people, being fully immersed in the rhythm of their daily life, and hearing local music everywhere I visit. I think once I have these experiences, I will feel even more comfortable and proud to perform my Burmese song arrangements. And I'm incredibly excited to say that I'm planning my first ever piano concert in Yangon very soon. I hope to bring something unique, blending classical Western technique with the beauty of Burmese melodies. I want the audience to leave feeling inspired and proud of what I'm able to accomplish with music. I think it's going to be something really special.